Now, this next guy who is on this list, I don't think I've ever had him up here. But I can't ignore what he's doing this season, especially for a team that's fighting for a playoff spot. And they won again. They won again yesterday. And he had another good game. He leads a team that's orange and black in Ohio, where LeBron used to play. Not LeBron. Tried to throw you off a little bit. But no, he plays in Ohio. And man, Joe Burrow, Icy Joe. Icy Joe. Some would like to say Joe Cool, but someone else had that name. But Joe Burrow, man, he's having an MVP-esque season. In 2007 and 2011, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, respectively, both threw for over 4,500 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, with less than 10 interceptions. They both won MVP that season. They also had better records than what Joe Burrow has right now. But Joe Burrow this season has also done that. He currently has 4,641 yards passing, number one in the NFL, 42 touchdowns, number one in the NFL. He's thrown 8 interceptions, and he has a QBR of 76.7, which is second best in the league. So he's pretty much top 2 in 3 major categories, and he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. He has 8 on the season, and he has 1 game left to play this season against the Steelers. And they have to win that game, and they need some help to be able to get into the playoffs. But they're not out of it yet. They are not out of it yet. They won that last game against the Denver Broncos, 30-24, and he had 412 passing yards. Yes, Joe Burrow had 412 passing yards in that game, which is another game this year that he's had when he's thrown for over 300 plus yards and 3 plus touchdowns. In that game, Joe Burrow was 39-49, 3 touchdowns, 91.2 QBR, and a 122.1 quarterback rating. He also ran a touchdown as well. So he had a total of 4 total touchdowns in that game. But he threw for 3. And who did those 3 go to? T. Higgins. T. Higgins also had a great game. 11 catches for 131 yards. Jamar Chase chipped in, 9 catches for 102 yards. And then he also had Mike Gesicki, who had 10 catches for 86 yards. So he had 3 guys that helped contribute in that game. And he contributed not only through the air, but also using his legs. Joe Burrow, we know he doesn't run the ball that much, but we have seen him be able to run and use his legs effectively. And Joe Burrow is having a phenomenal season right now. His team right now is 8-8 on the season. Like I said, they just beat the Broncos in a game that both teams needed to win. The Broncos win that game, they pretty much are in the playoffs. Now the Broncos have to win their last game of the season against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs more than likely are going to be sitting everyone. So that should be a shoe-in for the Broncos, but it's the NFL, so you never know. But the Bengals are going up against a team that has also lost 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, Joe Burrow, what you going to do? You going to win that game? Going to put your team in the playoffs? We'll see. All I can say now is welcome to the Dogs.